Good morning and welcome to the 8:15 Daily Operations Weather Brief. This morning at Wallops, nearly clear skies and light winds prevail with a nice day in store. As we move through the day, temperatures are expected to climb into the low 70s with precipitation chances remaining low and winds expected to remain light. Furthermore, our relative humidity values are anticipated to remain low, so our apparent temperatures this afternoon should remain comfortable throughout our forecasted period. Now, looking at our current surface analysis chart here, we can see a weak cold front has moved southeast of our area earlier this morning with high pressure building in behind it. This high-pressure system is expected to remain in place throughout much of the work week, bringing fair skies and drier conditions throughout the region. With this building ridge of high pressure, we can also anticipate a nice warm-up with temperatures reaching the 80s throughout the week as we approach Friday. And then looking towards the weekend, some precipitation chances do begin to build in as a few models indicate a trough approaching from the west. However, since these precipitation chances are still about a week away, our overall confidence in this forecast at those extended periods do remain low. And moving on to our current field observations here, we are seeing a scattered cloud layer at 6,000 feet with unrestricted visibility. Winds are coming from the north, and temperatures have just risen into the 60s with a relative humidity that is just under 65%. So overall, very pleasant conditions. And taking a look at this morning's satellite imagery, we can see that convective activity from earlier today, which has moved offshore, that did result in a couple of flashes of lightning in the very early hours. However, now we have largely clear skies across the region with just light high-level cloud cover drifting over the state. As far as our model runs for the day go, we are taking a look at the NAM here, which runs into Thursday on this loop. Not too much to make note of for our area and a very welcome change, and there is a good consensus on a dry day ahead, which should persist well into the work week. Pulling up our 24-hour risk chart for today, we have greens across the board with light winds and mostly clear skies throughout the forecast period. For temperatures, we are expecting a high in the low to mid 70s with overnight lows dipping into the upper 50s and precipitation chances remaining low overall as noted above. And regarding the terminal forecast off to our right here, cloud coverage is expected to progressively decrease as we move through the day. And finally, touching on our short-term risk board here, we once again have greens all across the board. Tuesday, mostly sunny with some clouds in the afternoon and a high of 80. Tuesday night, mostly clear, a low of 65, and Wednesday, sunny with a high of 80. On Wednesday, winds do appear to remain low, except I was starting to see a couple gusts that may eclipse the 20-knot mark. So although they are still expected to stay below wind advisory criteria, thought it was worth noting, and that is going to conclude the 8:15 weather brief. I will be back at 10 o'clock with the 7-day forecast.